I feel as though if I'm overwhelmed due to work, that it's always attributed to my mental health challenge rather than the reality of what my day-to-day workload is like at that particular time. It makes me feel as though any weakness will be observed as declining mental health and almost as though I'm invisibly labelled as high risk.
I experienced burnout, and it was affecting my energy levels, my behaviour, and ability to function. I explained the effect this was having on me to my manager, and they encouraged me to see my doctor and take time off work. My manager also supported me in coming back to work for a decreased number of days to help me recover.
I opened up and my manager was very sympathetic and supportive. They guided me to get support and they followed up with me afterwards. They guided me with making priorities so as not to be overwhelmed with my commitments.
I experienced workplace bullying and made an official complaint and experienced retaliation. I was placed on leave whilst the bullies remained in place with no action taken. Clarity around bullying behaviours and zero tolerance for behaviours is essential.
In one of my jobs, there was non-stop out-of-hours calls and emails, unrealistic deadlines, and a very critical approach and extremely poor staff morale. When I found myself burning out, they told me that maybe I wasn't suited to the industry instead of acknowledging that the working conditions were actually really poor. I work in the industry now and in a different job, but that experience knocked my confidence for a long time.
In one particular job I had, my manager was extremely supportive when I was going through traumatic events in my life. They made it easy for me to talk about this by being open and non-judgmental. They created a sense of normalcy around talking about how we were, which was particularly important at the beginning of the pandemic. She asked me how I was and when I need to take time off to support my sick family. She made this possible by allowing me to work more flexibly.
What worked well for me was being able to speak to my line manager, to explain my situation, and in return having a supportive ear and understanding. It means everything.